Alright guys, welcome into your Raw review. Before I start, you can add me on Facebook, Twitter and Skype and I will interact with you back. All those links will be in the description box down below as well as my username for Skype. So just add me on those and we'll have a chat, just talk about wrestling, discuss about Money in the Bank and the past, the present, the future, whatever, anything wrestling related. But anyway, with this Raw review, kick off with the show with Stephanie McMahon coming down. She calls out Vickie up from last week. They basically talk about Roman Reigns, and then there's a Eddie reference in this this segment. Eddie Guerrero reference, and the crowd, they're chanting for his name as well. Eddie Guerrero. That was a nice touch to the segment. I found the segment to be boring. I didn't really like this segment. You find out that we're going to get a match with Vickie versus Stephanie. Oh boy, yeah, I can't wait for this match. I don't understand why the crowd pops, because I want to see this match. It'd be shit. I know it was going to be shit, it was shit. But, I wasn't looking forward to the match. The segment bored me. The only thing I liked about this was there was an Eddie Guerrero reference, and the crowd were chanting for Eddie Guerrero. That's what I liked about the segment. I did find some positives in the segment. As well as, the weaknesses and the negatives. But, there's some positives I liked about it. Eddie Guerrero reference. Because I was a big fan of Eddie Guerrero back in the day when I was younger. After that, we come to Luke Harper versus Jimmy Uso. Now, off the backbone of this, the Whites have a new entrance theme. And what the fuck? What the fuck was that, WWE? That's a pile of shit, that entrance music. It was the song which Bray Wyatt sings, "Whole world in his hands, you can whole world in his balls." Fuck, this was terrible. It was just a simple piano, I believe it was, or just one instrument, just playing it blandly. It was cheap. It just felt cheap, and it was just garbage. What the fuck are you playing at with these entrances? Because the entrances lately have been awful. These themes have been awful, absolutely awful. And this tops it, Anyway, you get Luke Harper versus Jimmy Uso. Luke Harper gets the win. You end up having Jey Uso saying, he wants a match with Eric Rowan. So we get that match now. We get that match after that match. So it was a nice transition. They're building up to their match at Money in the Bank. It was all right. You get Jimmy getting the win with the splash from the top of the rope, and after that you get a fight afterwards. And then to end it, you have Eric and Luke Harper holding the belt, standing victorious in this fight. You end up having Bray Wyatt on the Titran saying that he's proud of them, and will they be getting? Will Bray Wyatt get the gold? And will fucking Luke Harper and Luke Harper and Eric Rowan get the gold at Money in the Bank? Who knows? But the entrance music I do not like. I feel it was cheap and garbage. It was trash. After that, we come to this backstage segment. I just want to highlight this in particular because it wasn't in a WWE studio or whatnot. It was outside, which was nice. You had Rusev and Lana outside Washington, and they were just saying about the White House and that. The usual stuff on the on America being basically losers compared to Russia. It was a good segment. It was outside. It was nice. It felt refreshing. I enjoyed the segment. Lana is fucking good at what she does. She's one of the best talkers, I think, in the WWE right now. Definitely the best female talker in there. But she beats a lot of guys. Cena. But it was a good segment. After that, we come to Alicia Fox versus Naomi. We have Cameron and Paige actually on commentary. Paige has been having this rivalry with Alicia Fox. Then she has this weird, small rivalry with Cameron. Can't fucking wrestle. And you end up having, you're going to get a match at Money in the Bank with Naomi and Paige. Okay. In the match, you get Naomi beating Alicia Fox. Shows that she can beat Alicia Fox. She's the next competitor for Paige. I don't give a shit, personally, so, why can't we have Paige versus Emma? Paige versus Natalia? Bring in fucking Alexa Bliss in and get Alexa Bliss against Paige. I'm telling you now, that'd have been a good match. Alright? These females can put on a good match. Alright? But instead we're going to get Paige versus Naomi. Here's what it is. After that, we come to a good segment, in my opinion. Bo Dallas versus Tyler O'Neill. I am a believer. Now, in the match, I noticed one thing in particular, and Bo Dallas has a black eye. Commentary team, well, Michael fucking Gunag's Cole mentioned about it, but he never said about how it happened. He just said, oh, it's got black eye. I don't know how he got his black eye, but, you know, it would have been nice if we actually got told that. Anyway, you get Bo Dallas winning this match, you know, he does his victory lap, and that's fucking great. And he's saying, Tyler O'Neill, you just gotta believe! And it's gold. I mean, you know having Tyler O'Neill slapping the microphone out of Bo Dallas' hand, because I forgot my hands were like butterflies. Fucking gold this guy is. It wasn't 100% correct what I just said, the quote, but it was on the lines of that. The guy's gold. He still hasn't got his loss yet in one-on-one competition. This guy, I'm telling you now, put him in Money in the Bank against somebody and make him win, alright? Bo Dallas is the fucking man right now, alright? I like Bo Dallas. After that, we come to Triple H coming down. He announces the participants for the Money in the Bank briefcase ladder match. Kofi Kingston, Jack fucking Swagger, the fuck cares about him? Dolph Ziggler, and he got a big pop by the way. RVD, fucking shitty old news Barrett, and then obviously introduces Seth Rollins. He comes out, talks about the Shield. You have RVD coming out, you know, with the competitors for the briefcase match, Money in the Bank briefcase match, and he wants a match with Seth. They have a nice, RVD actually talks some good trash on Triple H and Seth Rollins. Pretty good stuff from him. You know, looking at the Money in the Bank briefcase participants, you know, it doesn't look like a bad lineup, and we also get Dean Ambrose later on in that as well when I get into the part where he gets in. But the lineup's pretty decent, I think. No Big E, no Sting and Sandow, which, you know. But I'm glad Dolph Ziggler's in it. We have the match between RVD versus Seth Rollins. My opinion, from the Triple H stuff to the backstage segment to Seth Rollins' Triple H, this was the best segment on the show. Triple H, you know, you have RVD versus Seth Rollins, sorry. In the match, you have Seth Rollins doing the Three Amigos, you know, some nice in-ring psychology there from Seth Rollins, you know, with the reference with Eddie Guerrero, and Eddie Guerrero's, you know, he's, you know, kind of in the show, you know, referencing into the show. And he does the Three Amigos. It was nice in psychology for him. And then you end up having a curb stomp on RVD. And he looked fucking sick. RVD sold the fuck out of it. I mean, this was a really good curb stomp from Seth Rollins. RVD, give props to RVD. Fucking awesome at selling that. Really good shit. I really like this match. You know, for a free TV match, this was decent. I enjoyed it. And then you end up having Ambrose coming in straight away after that curb stomp. And he just beating up on Rollins. And, you know, after that, you have Seth Rollins retreating. And the facial expressions on Dean Ambrose, you know, that real, fucking psychotic emotion he reveals to the audience and reveals to him in his character. I loved it. He wants in the Money in the Bank match. He said he's going to fucking screw the shit up. You know, he's going to screw the pay-per-view up. Even if he's not on the match. You know, fucking gold this guy is. This rivalry between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, I mean, it's fucking gold. I love this segment. And a backstage segment after that, which is following up. Seth wants him in the match, and Triple H allows it. So we're going to have Dean Ambrose in that Money in the Bank briefcase again. I'll tell you the participants: Kofi Kingston, Jack Swagger, Dolph Ziggler, RVD, Bad News Barrett, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. I cannot wait for that match at Money in the Bank. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm looking forward to the Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins involvement in that match. But that segment which I just talked about was my favourite segment of the show. It was good shit, alright. And after that, to follow it up, I thought this was a good segment as well. Barrett versus Ziggler for the IC title. This was a good match. You know what Ziggler's like in the ring. Sells the shit out of everything. You know, and to finish it off, you have he jumps in the air. And you have a bull hammer on Ziggler. You know, he sold the fuck out of it when Ziggler jumped on the bullhammer. He just sold the fuck out of it once again. You know, it was a decent match. The crowd were really into it, and I like this match. You know, I mean, you could say this from here to no Triple H is when Triple H came down to Barrett versus Ziggler. This was the best part of the show, in my opinion. After that, we come to Vickie Guerrero. She comes out. With actually Eddie Guerrero's music as well. You know, I cheat, I steal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. And you know, having Stephanie McMahon coming down. She's in her normal dress, what she wore at the start of the show. So I knew something was going down. She makes it this stupid match, this pool match, where the pool looked like mud or whatever it was. You know, a bag of shit in my opinion. And then she brings out Layla, Alicia Fox, and Rosa Mendez. They pretty much take Vickie, you know, trying to put her in the pool, and then you have Vickie, you know, going all Hulk Hogan on them, and then just throwing them into the pool. And she goes, yes, yes, yes. No, I'd have rather if she went, you know. I mean, she did that, you know, at the end, but, you know, it'd been better if she did that. I got more of a pop, you know. Why you go, yeah, that's Daniel Bryan, you know. You're not Daniel Bryan. You're not related to Daniel Bryan. You just didn't really see it. Yeah, what? It felt random. Felt forced. Just yes chance, then Steph puts her in the pool. Vickie comes out of the pool. Fucking, well, Steph fires her because she lost the match. And Vickie throws her in the pool. I enjoy it personally. I mean, I was waiting for Brie Bella to actually come down and actually throw Stephanie in the pool. I thought that would have got a pop, I think, you know. And then Daniel Bryan coming down. No, just Brie coming down and putting her in the pool. I think that would have got a good pop. Personally, I didn't enjoy this segment. Alright, I didn't. I'm sorry. It was a nice way for Vickie Guerrero to go down, but did I enjoy this? No. You know, she did at the end. I enjoyed that part, but nah, all in all, I didn't really enjoy it. Sorry. After that, we come to Kofi Kingston versus Jack Swagger. Looking Jack Baller Swagger. Boring! Kofi taps out. Whatever. After that, we come to Big E versus Sandow. What the fuck are you doing, Sandow? I believe he was Abraham Lincoln. Big E wins within seconds. He ended up having him say about Rusev, you know, the involvement with the backstage segment, which he had earlier with Lana. Lana comes down, and Rusev attacks him behind. So we're probably going to get Rusev versus Big E at Money in the Bank. After that, we come to John Cena. Sheamus and Reigns versus Orton, Bray Wyatt, Del Rio, and Cesaro. So all the participants in that ladder match for the title. You know, Sheamus gets the win on the match on Cesaro. He pins Cesaro with a bro kick. And then after that, you have Kane's music hit straight away. He chokeslams pretty much everybody. And then Triple H announces that Kane is in the match. You know, in their match at Money in the Bank. And then Reigns spears him. You have this this intense stare-off between Reigns and Triple H, which I enjoyed. You know, I enjoyed the little last part of that match. You know, to me, the match was a typical go-home Money in the Bank match. Money in the Bank. Go-home Money in the Bank match, really, with the... You know, we normally get these, like a 4-on-4 or a 3-on-4 match. You know, it's recycled stuff. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know, Money in the Bank next. You know, I'll give you predictions on that as well. You know that. But look at this Raw. It wasn't too bad. It was all right. I think I'm gonna go with a yeah, to give it out of 10. I think I'm gonna go with a I'm gonna go with a you know, bearing in mind John Cena wasn't really involved too much in this Raw like last week. Fuck. But he was in the main event once again, and he did have a backstage segment, sucking up, you know, to the crowd or whatnot. You know, he comes in, yeah, the crowd cheering me, yeah. Makes me mad, right? I'm not going to go into it. I'm going to give this Raw I'm going to give it a 6.3 out of 10. I thought some of the shit was good on the show. and I enjoyed parts of it. 6.3 out of 10 in my opinion. So remember guys, you can add me on Facebook, Twitter, and Skype, and I'll give you your predictions on Money in the Bank upcoming this week. I'll do it one of the days. I'll give you the Money in the Bank predictions video very soon. So keep in tune for that. But until next time guys, hope you're having a good day and all that. Until next time, see ya.